So here we go. We've got a courgette. That's a little salad there. So that's raw vegetable salad, and we've got courgette fritters with a satay peanut dipping sauce.
I love a satay
right,
dip.
We've only got a few minutes. Need to get moved on. Sarah, would you mind just grating a little bit of that courgette into there?
Very happy to.
And what we're going to make is a courgette fritter, almost like a pancake type fritter. We don't have to go mad. In here, I've got 1 egg. To that, I'm going to add a little bit of flour. Again, I'm not too worried about how much we use, probably.
That plain flour?
That's normal, plain, or you can use self-raising, it's really up to you. You will get a little bit of lift in your fritter at the end of it. Turmeric, I love, but it's like chilli, needs very careful use, because it will blow your socks off.
Right. Does that stain your fingers as
well? Yes, it does.
Well done. Well done.
See that already?
He's having a lovely day.
I'm not a smoker.
How much of this do you need, darling?
That's perfect, thank you. And then a little bit of pepper. A little bit of salt, get that pan on the go. That's really... Right, if you can whack that into there, Sarah. Let me just get these eggs and flour together. Maybe over here, like that, see?
Yeah, courgettes
a nice
into there all the way
handful,
around.
a nice handful into there. That's perfect.
And is it just courgette you can do
just
this
courgettes, a little bit of milk as well.
Yeah.
Can you do it with any other vegetable?
You can do, but you need vegetables that are going to cook through fairly quickly.
Right.
Things like kohlrabi, which we'll come on to in a second, what I call a hard vegetable. They tend to be quite dense, and you need to marinate them, as we're going to do later.
Yeah.
Right. What I'm going to do is I'll make little fritters here, so I'm just going to add little piles of the courgette. So a little bit of flour in there. Now, if you're a gluten intolerant or a celiac, you can use rice flour, do the same thing.
And will it give the same effect?
Yeah. All it is a binder. That's all we're doing, is sticking it all together. The egg will do that as well. So make 5 little fritters like that one there.
Lovely.
Now, that's not nice. While they're cooking, let's talk about the next thing we're going to do, which is a peanut sauce. Now, the peanut sauce will go with this, a spicy peanut sauce. In this pan here, I have sweated onions and garlic.
Right.
I want them slightly browner than they would do normally. A bit of flavour.
A bit caramelisy.
And will this make that sort of satay dip that we all know and love?
Yes. Here's a great tip. This is crunchy peanut butter. What I've done is I've microwaved it first. Now, if you microwave it for a couple of seconds...
It really is just a couple of seconds, is it?
Yes. You'll find that it'll what we call let down quicker. See that? It starts to melt straight away.
Yeah, that's lovely. It's gone all creamy.
Now, take out the jar. You've got a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
So that I'm adding malt vinegar, but any vinegar will do. A little touch of Tabasco to give it a bit of kick. So I love Tabasco, so that goes in.
Little touch, that'll kill you.
No,
that's
lot
good.
in there.
That's good.
Little dash of maple syrup.
Whoa.
Oh, no, you're getting naughty now.
No,
Feels naughty on a Friday.
It does make a lot. And then a little bit of water, just to let the whole thing down. Now,
the smell of that, the vinegar and the maple syrup and the peanuts and everything coming together.
Very, very simple cooking. And as you can see, because I've microwaved, look, the whole thing's starting to just melt beautifully.
It's reduced a lot quicker than it would.
Now, back to these little fritters. So I'm trying to cook these in real time.
Oh, look,
that's quick.
Hello.
Yeah, and what I'm not going to do is overcook them.
Golden, though. Golden and perfect.
Lovely colour.
It's doesn't always work that way. So, I will add a touch more salt into there, like that. Now, let's talk about vegetables. Let's get rid of this. I want to talk to you about a kohlrabi. Now, this is one of Terry's. Now, the Victorians love this vegetable. Here it is. It's a bit like a turnip, but it doesn't have the acidity or the astringency of a turnip. And the way to prepare them is to cut them in quarters like that. We'll just take the end off like that. You then, with a sharp knife, just nick off these little bits. You can actually cook those as well.
Can you just get these anywhere?
Some of the supermarkets now do sell them, but you'll find your independent...
I tried to grow them on my little vegetable
Successful?
garden. Well, one worked.
Yeah.
It was quite difficult. I mean, the insects, I mean, the slugs got them.
Yeah, you need a lot of space as well. It's like a courgette.
Yes.
And all you do with a sharp knife, you cut it into quarters and just run your knife around like that. Now, what I've done here is already prepare some. And it's a bit like a celeriac. We're making that sort of remoulade type idea.
Yeah.
So it's raw. In here, I've got 2 of Terry's beans. So we had, let me just show you, his French bean and his runner bean. And I think these are stringless runner beans as well. Nothing worse than getting strings. I hate them as a kid.
Oh, I know.
Stuffed. It was
choking
awful.
on them.
So, kohlrabi goes into the green beans. And then we're going to make a very simple dressing. Now,
it looks like a fennel.
No, you're right. It does.
Taste.
It does.
I'll try a bit.
Taste.
Here's the dressing. Garlic. Vinegar. Tamarind. Now, I love tamarind.
And do you just buy that in a tube?
You can buy it in a jar now. Before, you used to have to soak all the pods and take them out, and they'd be gritty. Buy it now already made. It's got tamarind in there. Then I've also got a bit of chilli. Again, as much or as little as you like. This is a jalapeno, so it's not that strong. In that goes. Oil. In that goes as well.
Any particular type of oil?
Any oil will do. Any oil will do. lime juice.
Oh, I love a lime.
Lots and lots of lime juice.
Put lime in everything.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Now, if you really want to add a little touch of sugar, you can do, or honey, just to take the edge off the acid and the sourness of the tamarind.
Yeah.
But don't go mad, because it becomes like a sweet. You don't want that.
No.
Then a couple of aromats here. Here I've got a bit of chopped, roughly torn fresh mint. I love mint.
smell of mint.
Oh, it just is
Gonna have a little
delicious.
rub of that.
And this is one of my favourites. This is Thai basil. Now, years ago, I was very...
Thai basil.
Thai basil. It has an
Smell
aniseedy
basil
type...
do?
It's got more aniseed in it.
Oh,
Can
yeah,
you
it's got a
smell?
look very peppery.
I was very lucky to go filming with this morning a few years ago to be into Vietnam. And we actually cooked. I mean, we picked it out of the gardens. Oh, it
How gorgeous
blew
that
me
must
away.
have been.
Now,
this is lots of clean flavours
That
in
is
here, isn't
clean.
it?
lots of good. Now, hang
Chilli
on,
and mint.
Sarah.